My pastor encouraged me to consider being a counselor this past summer, and so I considered it. I applied, and it was time to sign the contract, and I was scared out of my mind because I had no idea what I was getting into. Honestly, I was afraid of gross showers, or I don't even know what I was expecting. And so I signed it, and I got down there, and everything was clean. It was wonderful. And then it turned out to be one of the hardest summers of my life, but it was the most rewarding. I was not expecting that. I was pushed to the limits of exhaustion and having to keep going, but the Lord got me through, and it was wonderful. I think it was the confirmation week that I cried when my campers left. I've never cried so much in my life. I got really close to some of the campers, and some of the Agape campers especially. They really touched me because it was amazing to see how, the world would see them as having nothing, but in all reality they had everything. They were completely happy. I remember one of the dances I danced with one of the blind campers, and he was so happy after that dance. He just was so thankful, and it was just amazing how me dancing with him once just made him so happy. I was on cabin duty. I was sitting outside my cabin, and Tom, you came to sit next to me and talk to me. And I said to Tom that I honestly don't know how I'm going to make it through the summer. I did not expect to get into this. I had no idea I was going to be working with special need campers most of the summer, and I was not prepared for it mentally or physically. And I remember Tom giving me some encouragement, and then towards the end of the summer, after my birthday I believe, he reminded me of that time and how I made it through, and I was just very happy he encouraged me through it. Being at camp, you're pushed to your limits of exhaustion and patience, and Agape teaches you such patience. And I know for me that was difficult. I'm not a very patient person, but it definitely taught me patience, and other people, they've struggled with different things. And we would not have been able to get through if we did not have Christ on our side. It's an amazing example of how Christ can help you get through anything. I remember when I first got to camp, I was super shy and didn't really know what to do. I've never been at camp before, and I was really intimidated by the one counselor, Erica, and I just thought she was super cool, and I wanted to be friends with her, but I didn't really know what to say because she's super outgoing and loud, honestly. And then I think it was like day 3 of camp or counselor training. We were in the woods doing team building exercises, and me and Erica decided to be partners and try to accomplish this one task, and we did it better and farther than any of the guys or any other counselors, honestly. So that instantly created a bond between us, and now we are still best friends even though she lives in California. It's amazing to me how many people are touched by Pioneer. I was snowboarding one night, and it was the last run of the night. I'm all dressed up in my gear. I've even got a face mask on, and I was at the top of the hill, and I hear, "Mercedes, is that you?" And I turn around, and I don't see anybody familiar. And then there was a boy who was shouting my name. He's like, "Are you Mercedes?" And I said, "Yes, I am." He's like, "I know you from Camp Pioneer." And that really just shocked me that he recognized me in complete snowboarding gear. Couldn't even see my face, but it's amazing how you are being watched everywhere, and as Christians we are called to be examples for the world, and how our actions affect people even in ways we don't expect.